Hi guys, ArchieLuxury on the Poor Pluta channel, doing paid review 23QB29, and this here is a paid review, and this is for Joe. Before we start, quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing a Rolex Sub bluesy, two-tone bluesy, ceramic bezel, 40mm, love it to death. Okay, let's jump in. Hi Archie, I just sent you $100 in BTC equivalent via Coinbase. I hope you're doing well. I've been watching both of your channels for a few years now. Please refer to me as Joey in your videos. I'm in my mid-30s and own a cybersecurity company. I'm located in the New England area in the US of A. I'd love to hear your review of my collection and perhaps suggestions for expanding my collection. I bought my Rolex Sub 16610 no holes in 2020 and have since expanded on my connection with the Patek Calatrava 4809 25mm for the wife. Recently I acquired the GMT 2116710 BLNR Batman, and I'm enjoying the Easy Link Oyster bracelet over the previous generation bracelets. I'm not fond of the fluted Rolex bezels, but have considered a Sky Dweller as a future purchase. My Grail watch is the Patek 5990 travel time. I'd like to acquire a Patek for myself at a more reasonable price point, but not sure what to look at. Here are some of the watches in my wish list. Okie dokie. So he's looking at either a Patek Aquanaut, Patek World Time, Rolex Yachtmaster with matte black dial in gold, AP Royal Oak Offshore, a Rolex Sky Dweller, and a Rolex Sea Dweller. Would love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for taking the time to record my review. Cheers. So what do I think of this collection? Well, two-piece. We've got a pre-ceramic 16610. That's the Submariner. I think he says it's a T serial number. That's a, what's that, 90s. And he's got a Calatrava for the wife, Patek Calatrava, and he's got a ceramic Batman. So he's looking at a few watches. So what do I think there? Well, I think you got a good little base, a Submariner in steel and a steel GMT. You've got a nice little two-piece collection there, and the wife has got a Calatrava for herself. Very cool to have that. So what do I think there? You're not fond of the bezels, the fluted bezels. You love the travel time. Yes, the 5990 is a beautiful watch. Expensive. So let's have a look at some of the watches on your wish list. The Patek Aquanaut. So what do I think of the Aquanaut? I think the Aquanaut is really overpriced. I love the Aquanaut. I think it's a great casual watch. If it was selling at sane prices, I think it'd be a great addition. However, they're gone for stupid money. So I'd probably back off the gas on that one. Patek World Times. I owned a World Time, and as you know, I was the victim of a burglary. I had my 5110 stolen from me. Very upsetting indeed. Very upsetting, but hey, that is the way life goes sometimes. I would say the best bang per buck one at the moment is probably the 5130. That was the 39.5mm version. It was the largest size one. I think that's probably the best bang per buck world time to acquire. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold, or platinum, it doesn't really matter. 5130, I think, is probably the best value. The next watch is a Yachtmaster, Rolex Yachtmaster with matte black dial in gold. Ooh, expensive, expensive. Any solid gold. But the solid gold Yachtmasters, I got to tell you, they're not bad buying. Not bad buying. Yeah, why not? It's a great watch to consider. The cheapest Yachtmaster, the cheapest sports yellow gold is the Yachtmaster, usually with the white dials. You know, the Yachtmaster 40mm with the white dial. They are an absolute bit of a sleeper, and I think they've got huge potential. The next watch you're considering is the AP Royal Oak Offshore. That's like a offshore diver or chronograph. Great watches. No bargains there. The problem with a lot of the offshore watches is some of them had rubber pushers, and over time that deteriorates. So that's a bit of a pain in the ass. And AP, horrendously expensive to service. Horrendously. Then that leaves us to the final two watches you're considering, a Sky Dweller or a Sea Dweller. The Dweller families. Well, the Rolex Sky Dweller. I owned one. Unfortunately, in this burglary, I had mine taken from me. Absolutely fantastic watch. They've got this command bezel. The bezel turns to set it. It's very clever. I think the Sky Dweller is a magnificent watch. In fact, I feel the Sky Dweller, I would love to get one again. For me, steel, I don't care. White dial, black dial, blue dial, doesn't really matter. I think it is actually the thinking man's day date because it's an annual calendar and it's a GMT function watch. Absolutely love the Sky Dweller. I would say that's probably the most sensible out of all these watches you fancy. And finally, the Sea Dweller. Well, you know, I got to be totally honest with you. I think the bargain in the Sea Dweller range, the deep sea, would be the black one, not the James Cameron, the standard one. That's what I would be saying. But I don't know if you need it. I really don't know. My honest opinion is, out of all the watches you've thrown there, I think the Pateks, expensive. AP, expensive and fiddly and expensive to service. The best watch out of the lot would be the Sky Dweller. I think that is a superb watch, and you get it in precious metal, you get it in two-tone, or get it in steel with the white gold bezel. You know what? Doesn't matter. The watch is a very, very, it's just a trophy piece to have. I think the Sky Dweller is an amazing watch. I think it's absolutely amazing. It is really an amazing watch to have. And I think it's a perfect piece to have there. So that's probably the most sensible out of all those pieces there. I think you've got a nice little bit of a collection going. You've got a Sub-Date, you've got a Batman. I reckon the Sky Dweller would be perfect. It's good to get a Patek, but life, you're only in your 30s. It's not a race to quickly get everything, all the bases covered. I'd take your time, plod along, and I honestly, and I say this to you affectionately, I think the Sky Dweller is an amazing watch, absolutely amazing. And I had some time with a Sky Dweller, unfortunately not long enough, but hey, that's the way the world works. And fantastic piece, really, really, really fantastic piece. So yeah, that's the way I see it there. I think all of those watches are good, but the Sky Dweller is amazing bang per buck. The second piece would be the Patek World Time, the 5130. Go and do a bit of research on that. I think that's an amazing bang per buck. So there you go. That's the way I would grow the collection. I hope it helps. Guys, like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Don't be afraid to put some comments below. Remember, I can't survive on Google Ads alone. These paid reviews keep me full-time on YouTube. Without your support, it's very hard for me to survive. So please get a paid review done. Details in the description of this video. Okay, guys, I will see you in the next one. Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the YouTube sensation, the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50 US, look down in the description. $50 US, I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it, and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want, and it keeps me going on YouTube. Because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small, specialized area, and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon, look down below, and I will see you in the next one.